Good morning, Shindo here. This morning we're going to Germany again with the same thing, the same basic thread that I have been weaving for the last several weeks about what's going on over there in Europe, in Eastern Europe, in Russia, Syria, all of these things to such an extent, folks, that the Germans are being affected by this. This is BBC News. Germans told to stockpile food and water for civil defense. For the first time since the Cold War, the German government is advising citizens to stockpile food and water for use in a national emergency. Some opposition MPs said the new civil defense concept to go before ministers on Wednesday was scaremongering. Citizens are advised to store enough food to last them 10 days because initially a disaster might put national emergency services beyond reach. Wonder what disaster the Germans are worried about. 5 days water, 2 liters, half a gallon, per person daily is advised. The German news website Frankfurter Allgemeine FAZ said the new concept was set out in a 69-page German Interior Ministry document. The document said, quote, an attack on German territory requiring conventional defense of the nation is unlikely, unquote. But it said a major security threat to the nation in future could not be ruled out, so civil defense measures were necessary. Soon, Germans began tweeting ironically under the hashtag Hammersteigkauf, panic buying. Interior Minister Thomas de Maizière told a group of schoolchildren that Germany must be prepared to react if water or food reserves were poisoned or if oil and gas supplies were interrupted. The parliamentary head of the left-wing Die Linke party, Dietmar Bartsch, criticized the move, saying, you can completely unsettle people with yet another round of proposals, such as hoarding supplies, unquote. The Green Deputy's parliamentary leader, Konstantin von Nantz, said it was sensible to update civil defense advice, which had not been touched since 1995. But he warns against mixing up possible military or terrorist scenarios, saying, I can't see any attack scenario that means stockpiling of supplies by the population. So, they are being told to stockpile food and water in Germany. Now, what would they be being told that for? Very interesting, folks. This hasn't happened since the Cold War. Well, looks like the German government is concerned about someone to their east, which I have been stating for some time. Again, are you going to hear this news on TV? Are you going to find this news in places like Yahoo? Matter of fact, I did find this on Yahoo. I found this on Yahoo because someone responded to a comment that I had made on Yahoo on a entirely different subject. The only thing people are concerned about in the infotainment business is, what has Donald Trump said today? What has Donald Trump said today? Folks, there's some real news going on out there in the world. And if you want it, you're going to find it here. You can find it elsewhere, but if you found me, then subscribe, like, comment. I'm doing this as really a public service. So there's no reason for me to do it if there's no one out there who's actually listening. Subscribe, like, comment. This is Shindo. Have a good day.